Hello, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today in this reading I decided to do what does 2026 hold for you. Now, I am doing something a little bit differently than I normally do in my readings. I got this brilliant idea right before I decided to do this video, and I'm going to go with it. Now, literally right before, like, this is old wrapping paper that I thought was big enough to do this on, so we're going to try that out. I have 3 cards for you to choose from. Now, in this reading, I chose 12 oracle cards, technically 24, 2 from 2 different decks, one from Self-Care and one from Soul Symphony, and I wanted to see, like, what you'll be, taking care of self-care wise, like what you'll be focusing on, and then like the overall energy of what will be happening that month will be with Soul Symphony. And then I used 4 tarot cards to see the 4 seasons and the overall energy that those seasons will bring to you. And then I'm going to be using charms to see some kind of hints of what's going on in those months. Now I'm going to bring the camera down. I do have this big paper right here. This is the wrapping paper I was talking about, and I wrote out the months. Each spot has a month, and I'm going to put the cards out through here so that you can see them, and then so the charms will also be in that square, so I'll have an idea of what that month will hold with the overall energy from the cards. They'll be like little hints, So yeah, I wanted to do something different than I normally do, and this is what I went with. But I also wanted to bring some of the old of what I normally do into it, so I used Blessed Be cards for you guys to choose from, because I know you guys prefer to use cards. So, for my pile 1, let's make sure. Yeah, pile 1 we have creativity. So this is pile 1. For pile 2, we have a blessing for solace and hope. And for pile 3, we have a blessing to heal a relationship. So I did get a new light, so I'm still learning, trying to figure out what works best. So I will pull the cards up again, just because I don't know if you got to see all of the cards really quickly. Pile 1, creativity. Pile 2, solace and hope. And a blessing to heal a relationship. So go ahead and choose your pile. Timestamps will be in the description box below. Yeah, and please let me know if you like this video of how I'm doing it. And if you like my vibe, please subscribe. I'm going to treat your pile. Bye. Welcome back. So, I just did your drawing, chose everything out for you just because I figured I could get it done a little quickly. And obviously it's kind of a mess. So, we're just going to figure this out. I'm just going to move some of the charms around with my hands. They get more on the squares and helps out a little bit. Okay. Now, so the card that you chose from for my pile 1, if you chose creativity, this is definitely your pile. The overall energy that I'm getting for this year for you is going to be, you're going to be doing a lot of creative things. You're going to find some peace from within. Oh, excuse me. I feel like this peace that you find from within is because you have recently gone through a lot. And I feel like you've healed from it. You've really taken a look from it. And now you're in the state where it's time to take what you have learned and do something with it. Create something with it. Be creative with it, And I really feel like For some of you, that could be like music, writing music or playing music. Something about it being very calming, very healing, not just for you, but for others as well. Um, I'm getting for some of you, you could be a singer as well. Um, like because I do see it here, but I'm also like getting it from the coughing as well. But I feel like you you might have this beautiful voice, this beautiful creativity when it comes to music that really could be shared with the world. I feel like you also have a very old voice, like not like old, like like old, like sounding like old lady. I mean like old as in ancient, as in not from this time. Your voice is very unique, okay? Very beautiful and very unique. Very angelic is also what I'm hearing. Um, like I'm thinking, I feel like Celtic, like Viking, like I don't know, there's just something very old about your voice, okay? Like very ancient. Brings you back in time. There's also something with like, I don't know why, but I keep being drawn to the lavender in this card. So like there could be lavender that'll be growing near you sometime in like I'm living in the winter right now, so maybe you have lavender growing around you, maybe that's your name, I don't know, maybe it's your favorite color. But there's just something very prominent about lavender as well this year. Um, but yeah, like drenched in lavender. There's also like, I feel like there's a lot of things that you will be creating that hasn't been heard in a long time. Because again, like I said, your voice is ancient, but there's also something about you that brings an old time about you, brings out the old times, again. Like I don't know, like something about old gods is also what I'm hearing. But I'm going to jump into the other cards that I have here. So for the tarot cards, I did use this different deck that I normally would use, okay, but it's a beautiful deck. I just got it. I've been looking for an excuse to use it. Like they got this gold edging, it's beautiful, right? And the cards are very beautiful and colorful. So, anyways, for each season, I pulled a card. So, the cards that came out, we have Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, the Devil, and Judgment in reverse. So I feel like, again, you're going to have a lot of creativity, a lot of passion, a lot of things to say, in the first, like, I feel like, especially in, like, the first 4 months, I feel like that's really what's going to be happening for winter time. I feel like you're going to be creating a lot, doing a lot of creativity, things that, like, I feel like it might maybe at first come from, like, a way of, like, petty revenge, I feel like, but I don't know, like, it's, like I feel like some of the writing that you might do, it might be, you're talking about the pain that you had gone through, like I feel like that's something that you're, singing or you're writing your music about. And like, I don't know, it's like, I understand. It really helps though in getting it out, and I feel like that's what you're doing, but you're speaking your truth, what had happened your side, you're speaking your truth. Um then we also have the Four of Cups, which is like, um, well, actually, I said 4 months. In the first, I meant the first, like the 3 months. But okay, so the next 3 months, I feel like will be like looking for something that is already close at hand to you. Like you could be like searching for, like, it could be a relationship, or you're like looking into other options for a job or a career, and it's like it doesn't seem like anything's open or available to you, but there is. It's just you're not seeing everything that's in front of you. You're just not looking all around. You're not observing everything, all of the options that are available to you. You're only like looking for things that are out of reach. I feel like the next 3 months after is like, and I feel like, in those, I feel like you're not, because the things you're not seeing, this kind of brings you into like the devil energy, like, not, like feeling depressed and feeling like you can't, accomplish what it is that you want to. I also feel like there could be somebody that's also trying to screw around with you or trying to hurt you in some kind of a way. Like, I feel like someone tries to take advantage of you in a situation. Now maybe it could, like, for some of you, I feel like it could be talking about your music career. Like, I feel like somebody could try to take advantage of you in some kind of a way. And then that's, I feel like, where the judgment in reverse comes in, because I feel like things don't really go your way the way that they should have gone your way. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck to see, yeah, we have 10 of Wands here. So yeah, I definitely feel like there was somebody that had come towards you, or there, like, I don't know, like, there's somebody that's taking advantage of you in some kind of a way. And I do feel like it has to do with a career or with a job. And like them take, like, it doesn't end well. It's like you end up leaving that job or you leave that place, but it actually brings you to where you're supposed to be. It brings you to where you're supposed to, like, meet somebody that's, or like find something, a niche, something that really works for you in the long run. It gives you that oomph that you needed to find what fits for you. It's like you have to go through this pain in order to get to this part that you really desire, what it is that you truly want. I also do feel like for some of you, because like for music career, I keep thinking in my head also like Hollywood, and then like looking at this card, I think like the devil and the devil worship that's going on up there, and like, and I feel like for some of you, it could you literally be like the devil comes to you and wants to make a deal with you, like selling your soul for fortune and fame. And I feel like you're in that moment, you have that choice. Now, here's the thing: you can't sign your soul over when it's not yours to sign over in the first place. If that makes any sense. Okay, now if it doesn't make sense to you, then you haven't got to that point yet. Now, if it does make sense to you, thank goodness, so you know that you really shouldn't be doing something like that. You will get to where you're supposed to be at. You don't need to make a deal with the devil in order to get there. And I feel like that's something you also need to like also remember as well. Now, it could also just be talking about figuratively, like somebody, like again, I said, like screws you over, like they talk a big game, they seem like they have everything in handle, like they look good, like the idea looks good, but then in the long run, it just hurts you. So, all right, now, what will January hold for you? January holds for you using Soul Symphony, which, let me show you these cards. They're so pretty. See how pretty that is? Yeah. Anyways, we have Revenge. It says patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. And then we have for self-care, sync with the moon. So here's the thing. I do feel like you're doing some things you shouldn't be doing actually under the moon. Like you could be doing some moon magic, right? Because we also have like these charms, like here I have like a lot of fight left in me, looking good, feeling good, we got bullshit, be gone, catch up, somebody that's friendly. We also have good witch. So like, and we also have the initials R and N, if that has any meaning to anybody. We also have don't blame him, I didn't vote for him, or don't blame me, I didn't vote for him. So like, it's like, oh, we also have C as well. And then we also have like monkeying around, like don't monkey around. So like, I feel like you're at a point now, like I feel like you had recently gone through some kind of, it could be a breakup, or it could be like it could have been like something that had to do with work or something along those lines. But I do feel like in a way you were kind of getting revenge. Like, and I feel like it was like petty tactics, really, But I feel like other people who were also trying to get back at you for something that has been said that you've done, or maybe it was something that you have done. But like, it's like you don't deal with that. You don't deal with that kind of bullshit. You don't really care for it. You're at the point in your life where like you're feeling really good about yourself. You're looking really good. You know you look good. You don't really want to like, you don't want to really hang around with like people that are not on the same level as you. You're a very friendly person. People really like to be around you. I do feel like there could be an argument or something with somebody in the month of January. This is somebody that they didn't do it. I feel like this person could be getting framed for something. It could be you be getting blamed for something that you didn't do. And I feel like people are also underestimate you. They don't feel like you're going to fight back. You're not going to do something about it, okay? I also feel like there's something about getting some kind of an oomph back, or something about like letting things, not bother you like they had. Like, I'm also getting like not letting things like go like you used to. Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe a lot of people try to bullshit with you and you're just not allowing it anymore. I do feel like there could be a lot of rumors about you, a lot of misinformation going around about you. All right, for February we have admire, inspired by you, songs, emotional bonds, telepathic love, and spending time with friends. So I do feel like you will be, and then we have songs. That is so cool that came out. So like maybe you are a singer or you do write songs, but like I do feel like you could be writing songs. Somebody could be writing songs about you, but I feel like there is some kind of songs being written. Okay, they are inspired by you or written by you. Okay, I do feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time with your friends this month. Okay, like, and I feel like it's because you're like, I don't think it's just because you're like, relying on them so much as like, it's just, you wanted to get out more. You want to spend more time with your friends. You want to like just be in that kind of energy, hanging out, talking. I feel like there's also an emotional bond with like two particular people in your life, like I feel like you spend a lot of time with them in the month of February. You guys could be going on some kind of a trip, going somewhere together, or just spending a lot of time together in the month of February. There's a lot of memories with these people. I do feel like there's a very deep bond, a very deep friendship here. I also feel like they're very protective over you as well. I feel like very protective over you in particular. And I feel like it's because you're very weird, okay? Like, I feel like people might not, quite get you, and I feel like you're very kind too. You're a very kind person, and people are very kind to you as well because you are such a kind person. But I also feel like a lot of people take advantage of your kindness as well. Now, I am saying, like, I feel like people around you, like these particular friends, they like see you as very fragile, okay, because you're so kind and you're so weird. It's like you might be very sensitive, and you're also very passionate. So, like, people might really just kind of like wound you. We have for initials S, F, W, and N. I'm seeing the word swan. I heard the name Sarah, but I don't see it. I just heard it. And then we have this hidden charm right here, which is a Polaroid camera with a spitting out rainbows. So I feel like there could be like Polaroid pictures. So this also does remind me of like memories with these particular people, but maybe even pictures being taken of a particular moment, or like I do feel like there's some kind of a happy moment in February that happens. Maybe there is a picture that is taken with these two people. All right, for March, we have pregnancy. Pregnancy, test, entrapment, conceiving, a mother figure. And then we also have chanting. So I do feel like for self-care wise, you might be saying a lot of things like self-affirmations. You're just speaking things into like I feel like you're really paying attention to the things that you say, the things that you bring into I was going to say play or existence, but like I really do feel like it's like just the things that you're speaking. You're really paying attention to your words. We also, I feel like now some of you could be pregnant, and might find out in the month of March that you're pregnant, or you could be conceiving in that time. I also do feel like, honestly, like for some of you, I do feel like it's also just creating something, or like bringing something into existence, like creating something that wasn't there before. Again, we also do have not enough to sage to purify your bullshit. So there is somebody that's always trying to start some bullshit with you. There's a lot of people that try to mess with you. They don't really like you. Maybe they don't like the things that you're saying to yourself because you're making yourself better. You're healing, you're taking that time. And I feel like a lot of people around you, they don't like that you're taking this time to heal yourself. They don't like that you are feeling better about yourself. We have the initial M or W. I'm not really sure. But I heard Melanie or Mel when it was as an M. I also see here like a fish of like going with the flow is kind of what I'm like hearing, like just swimming about minding your own business, and like I feel like, and then I also heard schooling. Oh, that's so funny. Like I see like a school of fish in my head, right? But I'm actually like hearing like schooling you on how to act, how to be classy, schooling you on your class. Like I don't know, there's something along those lines. Like that's cute, that's nice. Like I'm also seeing sweetness, like killing them with kindness, being super sweet, like sticky sweet, like, so like, and I feel like that's something else too, is you're trying to be kind to people because like, even when they're mean to you or harsh to you, I feel like you're taking that time and you're really trying to, even though it hurts and it sucks, like you're like being kind in return, sticky sweet, you're not letting it get to you. And in doing so, I feel like you're doing a lot of, like it's like you're doing a lot of like healing within yourself and you're really just concentrating on yourself and like focusing on healing yourself and not what other people have to say to you about what you're doing. Okay, so for April we have options, doing them, juggling, connections, addictions, and player. And then we also have sound healing. So for self-care bit, I get like sound healing. Like now I do see somebody could be playing an instrument again with the musical, but I also feel like somebody could be like getting I can't remember what they're called, like a singing bowl is what I call them, but like I'm not sure if that's what they're exactly called. And like I'm also seeing like somebody but like going around the edge, the rim of it, and just like playing with that noise. But I'm also seeing vibrations too, like listening to frequencies and messing with that as well. Like somebody is really trying to change things in their life when it comes to frequencies, sound healing. And the options, doing them. Like I feel like they're this person, like I feel like this person, I feel like you are doing the things that you need to, making them happen. You're doing what you got to. I do feel like you have a lot of options when it comes to, like if you're looking for like a love interest. I do feel like you have a lot of options when it comes to that. You might even be in a player kind of like mood, just playing the field a little bit. But I really do feel like it's just like more along the lines of you're doing the things that you need to do. I do feel like there is a lot of people that have interest in you, and I don't feel like you're being very committal to any of the options that are available to you, because I feel like you were just taking the time of looking at what is available to you. I do feel like, again, you are doing a lot of inner child healing. I also feel like you're also trying to enjoy yourself in the like little moments. There is somebody that like might be secretly crushing on you, secretly watching you. I feel like somebody's secretly watching you. There is somebody also that around you in the month of May, and I was going to say March, so they could be in March too, that really wants to bang you. Somebody that has a lot of interest in you. But I'm also seeing a drum set, so you could be in a band with this person and they could play the drums. I also see Capricorn here, so this could be a Capricorn, or you could be around a Capricorn around this month. The letter I came out. I heard Isaiah. But I did heard Isaac first. Anyways, and then I feel like you'll be very ambitious in this month. You want to get a lot of things done. You just want to get things done. You want to do them. You just want to get it gone and go, or get it started. Okay, so in the month of May, we have third party, love triangle, relationship, the other woman, secret hookup, and rest. So I do feel like March and April, I feel like there was this connection. Maybe it's this Capricorn. Maybe this is somebody that you're going to like, this is the person that wants to bang you, or this is the person that's secretly into you, right? Or it's one of your options, right? And I feel like this will bring you into a love triangle, or I feel like you could be bringing somebody into a love triangle because like you have interest in two different people, because there is some kind of a love triangle going on here. I do think you'll be taking a lot of rest. You'll be doing a lot of rest, doing a lot of dreaming in your rest. I do feel like you need a lot of rest. There's like a lot of, I feel like you've been doing a lot within this like month, right? And I like, especially in May, I feel like there's just a lot of things going on. So like, I feel like you need the time to take, to heal, to rest, to heal while you're resting is what I'm meaning by that. All right. I feel like you may be receiving some kind of a present in the month of May. If you have anxiety, I feel like your anxiety might be at an all-time high as well in the month of May. You'll be getting some kind of a payout in this month as well. This is also a month of you taking care of yourself. Like, like really just taking care of you and not focusing on anything else but yourself at the time, at this moment. The initials that came out were K, I, T, H, and Q. We have Cancer, and I feel like you'll be very courageous in this month. And I feel like you'll be courageous in the sense that you're going to do something about this third party, situation. You're going to take the time to rest and then to make your decision, I feel like. To make your decision, or you're going to rest after you've made this decision of what works for you as well. For the month of June, we have obsession, holding on, can't let go, and clinging, and also spending time with animals. So clearly I feel like you'll spend a lot of time with animals in the month of June. I also do see a reindeer here as well. So like there could be just like literally running into a reindeer in the forest, or just having like, I don't know, some kind of an animal that is very close to you, that's very unique, not like a normal kind of animal, like by the standard of what like a pet would be, but I do see a deer here, or a doe, something along those lines, and I see it here as well. I also see a dog and a cat. It's just spending a lot of time with animals, birds, a squirrel. Obsession, so I do feel like you're having a really hard time letting go of something. You're clinging very tightly onto it. And it could be just because like it's something that you've wished for such a long time, and now that you've realized that there's like zero chance of this working, it's like it's just really hard for you to let go of that now. But this is something like, this is an old wish of yours. This is something that has gone, it's been a long time since you actually like really wanted this, right? But it's something that you did want for such a long time, But I feel like you've kind of grown out of this is really what it is. It's like time for you to see what's, this is just holding you back at this point. It's not letting you move forward, okay? We also have Cancer here, so this could be like, it could be like something you had wished for with a Cancer, and it's like, it's really hard for you to let go of this. I do feel like your intuition is really trying to talk to you about this too, and I feel like you're finally starting to listen to it, but it's like been hard for you to in the first place. The letters that came out for you are V, W, R, Y, G, and N. I see Ryan, Reagan, Valerie. All right. Moving on to July, we have heartstrings, mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, string along. And then we also have dream journal. So I do feel like in the month of July, you'll be really trying to keep a dream journal, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you are wondering about your dreams. So I feel like you'll really start concentrating on it. You'll be really looking at it. And I feel like you're going to I feel like there are signs, there are messages in your dreams, and I feel like you really start to remember them when you wake up, but you never remember them completely when you are about to go and look up to see like what it means. So I feel like that's why you start keeping a dream journal. In the month of July, I feel like this could be when somebody's starting to try to take advantage of you. I feel like this is the month that you actually meet this person that's going to start trying to take advantage of you, or they start playing with your feelings. They're going to string you along. This person's going to be very charming, but they are going to be an asshole. That's the thing. I feel like it's going to be very prominent that this person is an asshole. This person could work with spells. They could, I feel like they do a lot of things that maybe aren't for the best, you know. But this person talks a big game. They're like, I know you want to reach for the stars. You know that this is what you really want. I can bring this to you. I can bring you into this path. I can give you exactly what you're looking for. You know, you just got to come with me into this way. But it's like this person's like making a deal with somebody that you shouldn't be making a deal with, right? But this person sees how unique you are, how beautiful you are, how like gorgeous your soul is, and they really want a piece of that. They want your heart. I wouldn't necessarily say your heart for a good reason either. Like, I feel like they want to use it. They want to use it for their own good. You know, there is also something about a key here as well. And then I'm also seeing dreams as well. So that's interesting because you got the dream journal that came out. And then we also have dreams as well. So there's a lot of communication in your dreams. So I feel like your dreams are the key to something that you're looking for, or an answer to something that you've been trying to figure out. We also do have another deer here again. Like, this one looks more like Bambi though. So like there could be something that you could be watching Bambi, but I also just feel like it's like maybe hunting. Maybe somebody's into hunting. Somebody's name could start with a D or an H. There's also something about 50s or 60s music. There's a big change coming, right? I feel like this month, July, has a lot of change happening for you. I feel like there's some kind of a friendship that brings a lot of balance. This person may know how you feel very easily. You know, and I do feel like somebody's really going to play on your heartstrings in the month of July, right? And I feel like somebody is going to be very angry about it, very unhappy about the way that they treat you and how they like the way that they treated your heart, right? It says, revenge is beneath me, accidents, however, will happen. So I do feel like there is something about, again, revenge. And, you know, like revenge was in January, but I also feel like it might have a part in July as well. We also have sorry, that's above my pay grade, and we're all mad here. So I do feel like there is somebody here that's very angry about the way that somebody had treated you. And this person was just like, sorry, that's above my pay grade. Sorry that I can't help you out with that. That's not my problem. You know, like they're trying to say that it's not their problem that everybody's so angry with them. But I do feel like things start happening to this person because of it as well. All right, for the month of August, we have signs, spiritual contracts, songs, telepathic dreams of them. So interesting that songs keeps coming up, you know. And we have make an altar. So I feel like when I talk for self-care, I think altar, I'm like really paying attention. So like an ancestor altar might be something that you might want to look into, or like some kind of like a memory. Like that's what I like. Like it could be like a memory board, or like a space where you just have pictures of your past loved ones and have a candle and just like things that used to be theirs, like leave little offerings like, hey, I know you like this, I saw this, I thought of you, you know, that kind of a thing. So I feel like that's something you might want to look into. And then for signs, like I love that songs came out again. But I do feel like you're dreaming, there's somebody that you've been dreaming of, especially in July. You were really dreaming about them. This is why you were trying to like keep in contact, like you're trying to figure out who it was. Like you have a very telepathic connection with somebody. And I feel like you really start noticing that you have a telepathic connection with somebody in the month of February. It could be something that you're discussing with your friends, you know. But I do feel like this person feels like the opposite of you. They compliment you in the right ways, you know, like we also have T and K that came out for you as well. But I feel like this person, they really love you, you know, they have a lot of love for you. They want to spend time with you. But I feel like it could be really hard for you to let them in because I feel like you've been going through so much with so many different people around you. Now that I am also getting like a twin flame connection as well, which actually brings me into the month of September, where we have twin flames that came out, shared feelings, mirrored emotions, your other half, reflection of soul. And then we also have family. So I do feel like you'll be spending a lot of time with family. I do feel like you'll be finding somebody that feels like family to you, feels like exactly what you're looking for. There is somebody here, like this is your twin flame, like somebody that you share, like you mirror each other. Like I feel like like if one of you is in a mood, like the other person's in like a good, it's like you guys are in the opposites, like right. This person is like your other half. This is like the reflection of your soul. So like this person, they really fit you, right? Like it's like a missing puzzle piece for you. I feel like when you meet this person, you'll be very dazed, very like surprised that you've come across this person, right? I feel like you're going to realize quickly that you're the solution. You are the reason, that this person exists, and this person is the reason why they exist. Okay, but I messed that up. But it's because we also have prayers go up and blessings come down. I feel like you've been asking for this, right? You've been asking for it for a long time, for somebody that understands you completely without you having to even try to explain yourself. And this is that person. This is somebody you have a telepathic connection with, right? And I feel like this person could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. And this person is like, they're finally coming in, right? And I feel like you start to realize that you guys were always like meant to be. And I feel like you have to be very courageous in this month. You have to say what it is. You have to talk. I feel like you're very stubborn though. You have a very hard time doing things that you don't feel like you'll have the best of luck at, right? But you will have the luck that you require in this situation. I just feel like you just need to go for it. We also had the letter J that came out as well. This person is your ride or die. You just have to go for it, okay? You just have to go for it. This is your twin flame. I feel like you're afraid to go for it because of, like, what you had just gone through. But, like, this person took advantage of you in the wrong way. Like, and I feel like it sucked, but I feel like you've met the person that you're supposed to meet, right? Because of that situation. In the month of October, we have appreciation, letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love, and then we also have meditate. I feel like in this month you'll be spending a lot of time meditating, just really concentrating on like your inner healing, like what it is that you truly want, and I feel like you'll be like, there's also a lot of harmony, a lot of peace that you're feeling, and I feel like that is why you're, you're really enjoying this meditation that comes along with like the healing process that I feel like you've been going through. I also feel like your twin flame could be really appreciating you, letting you know that they really enjoy your time. They enjoy being around you. I feel like this person could be expressing out a lot of love towards you as well. This person is just like letting you know how they feel about you. We also have 2 Libras that came out as well, which is interesting because of October. So like somebody's birthday could be in this month. We also have Foxy Nerd. So I do feel like there is somebody you're going to be this could be the person that's showing you appreciation. But either somebody's showing you appreciation or you are showing other people appreciation. But there is a lot of this in this month as well. There is somebody here that is very smart. They might be wearing glasses, but this person, like, they have a very high IQ. They're very good looking as well. Like, I'm also kind of getting like a Superman kind of vibe off of them. There is somebody here that is a energy vampire. I feel like they like are sucking the life out of you. This is somebody that you could work with possibly. I'm also seeing like you could dress up as like a vampire for like a Halloween party or something along those lines. But there is somebody about like close to you at work that is very like they take a lot of energy out of you. There's also Scorpio here as well. We have the letter X. So I do feel like an ex could be coming in and there's trying to start trouble with you. They might actually scare you very much with like an addict or something that they do. There's something that really scares you with some kind of a trouble that's brought by an ex. But you are protected. There is somebody that is like, they keep you protected. They say all the right things to you to make you feel better about a situation or to make you feel safe. We also have for the month of November triggers, childhood wounds, flashbacks ready to explode, caught in the act, and then we also have aromatherapy. So I do feel like you'll like be spending a lot of time smelling certain scents, like really taking them in, seeing what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel certain things, and I feel like that's something you'll be concentrating in the month of November. You'll also be realizing, like, I feel like you'll also realize when you're doing this, because scent is one of our most powerful scents. Like, it actually brings up a lot of memories, like the scents that we smell. Like, our memory, like, stores it in our minds. And, like, when we smell a certain thing, it brings back certain feelings, right? So, I do feel like while you're doing aromatherapy, there will be certain scents that you'll come across that will actually bring up childhood wounds you hadn't really thought about in a long time, okay? And I feel like you're going to take this time to heal those wounds because, like, it's brought up. You might as well get it out of the way, right? I do feel like you're going to be taking that time to, like, when these flashbacks come up, you're going to be taking that time to explore them, like looking at what it is that you can fix about those situations. I do feel like in this month you will be on autopilot a lot of the time as well, because I feel like there's so much inner healing that you're doing that you just kind of have to, like, revert into yourself, be in a bit of a hermit mood so that you could take this time to heal. I do feel like you're going to be very slow moving towards this balance that you're going to be getting after this healing process. There's also Leo and Pisces that's very prominent in this month. In the month of December, we have gift, date, letting you know, surprise, and thinking of you, as well as looking to the stars. So I feel like in the month of December, you'll be looking at the stars a lot. I also feel like something about looking into a birth chart, you know, like, or just like looking at some kind of a chart and seeing the accuracy of how things had turned out or how things will turn out in the future. I also see somebody studying star charts as well, you know, just really looking at that. And then also just getting heavier into zodiac signs. We also have, you could be going on a date this month. I do feel like somebody is going to be letting you know that they're thinking of you in this month. I do feel like, obviously, December also gifts, you know, like Christmas time as well. So, like, they're, you know, that as well. I do feel like somebody will be like, I feel like somebody is going to try to start with you in this month as well. Like, they want to be chosen. They want to be number one, you know. But I do feel like because there's somebody's like, I feel like there's like a pick-me energy that will be around you in this month, right? But it's like this person's like competing with you, but like it's not a competition because you're like number one without even trying. Like, you're the star of the show. Like, you don't even have to try. You're just the star of the show, right? This person just wishes that they could be you, but they can't even come close. In this month, you will also have a wish come to you as well. Like, a lot of wishes are coming true for you in this year coming year for you. It's just like, I feel like a matter of how you look at it as well. The letter O came out. And then I do feel like the people that are trying to start shit with you will end up having a lot of karma happening to them in this month. And I feel like you'll get to watch it. Like, you're going to reap what, it's like reaping what you sow. So I feel like you're going to be watching what happens to them. And it's like, you know that they deserve this. And it's just nice to watch it in the end. But yeah, this is what I have for you in my pile one. I should have said at the beginning that this could be something you might want to like write down and see how things turn out for you. I'll be able to say in the next piles. I hope this resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, let me know by hitting that like button, letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. Also, let me know if you like these readings. Like, you know, I just thought I'd try something different, but like, I kind of like it. Either way, one of you wants my pile too. So, may we meet again. Bye! So I didn't think about saying this at the beginning of the video, but for my pile 2, I highly recommend writing some of this down. Maybe it'll work for you. Pile 2, if you chose Solace and Hope, this is your pile. Now, this is your overall energy for the year, and we have Solace and Hope. So I feel like in the month of winter especially, you won't really have a lot of hope. I feel like it's kind of going to be like, I don't know, like, it's going to be a hard time for you in the month of November, I feel like. It's going to be a rough one for you. It's going to be very rough. There's going to be a lot of change in the month of November for you. Alright, so this is like, you know, what your overall energy in the like month of 2026 will be. That's, you know, but we have Solace and Hope. So I do feel like you will feel, sorry for kicking the camera, I feel like you will be feeling a little like let down in these months, but I feel like that's because there's going to be some things, you're going to get some answers to figure out why. But I do feel like you'll be very hopeful as well during this year as well. There's going to be a lot of hope for you, a lot of good things as well. So let's start with January. We have Alone Time and Ghost. This is peering, cold and distant, no contact and leaving behind. Excuse me. So starting with self-care, the alone time. I do feel like you're going to be spending a lot of alone time because I feel like there's going to be some things that are going to make you just want to spend some time alone, not really be around people in general. I feel like there's just a lot of people that are trying to gravitate towards you, and it's just like you're just trying to spend time alone. I do feel like you're going to be ghosting some people. Like, you just don't want to be around people, you know? The letter U did come out, which is making me think that this is definitely you doing this to people, not people doing this to you. Um, I do feel like people find you to be very spicy. They think that you're preparing for something. They also find you to be very bold as well. I feel like this is going to be a month for you to be very bold, especially when it comes to a connection. I do feel like there is a connection you're going to be feeling, especially this year. This is a twin flame connection as well. I don't normally bring it up unless I absolutely have to, and I do see it a little bit in the cards as well. So, like, that's why I'm bringing it up now. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate connection because it's not, that card did not come out in this pile, okay? It did come out in a different pile, but it didn't come out in this pile. Um, but there is a connection, a very deep soulmate connection with somebody that you are feeling. And I feel like that's why you're really kind of taking your alone time. Like, you know, you're not really contacting anybody or anything because, like, you're trying to really feel this connection out. You're like, listen to your intuition when it comes to this at this moment. So you're going to be using your intuition quite a bit this month. You're preparing for something that's coming up, something that you need to be bold for, something that you have a lot of passion for. The month of February, you will be focusing on making a vision board, the things that you want in your life. I feel like this will be like your New Year's resolution, as you know what's going to be happening. That's something you'll be creating this month. We have Ravenous that came out, insatiable, uncontrollable desires, must have hunger for pleasure. So I do feel like you may be feeling very ravenous, very insatiable in this month. I feel like there is something that you must have. You feel like something is written in the stars in this particular month. I do feel like there is some kind of trouble that happens this month as well, and you are the solution to the trouble that is, like, here as well. Like, I feel like you could fix this situation if you really wanted to. I do feel like you are kind of just letting things go as they are, like being mechanical about the situation, but you are very overprotective over something or someone. The letters that came out are E, V, Q, N, W, and S. And I heard, like, there's a lot of names that are coming out, but I'm going to butcher them, so I'm very sorry beforehand. We have Shaniqua, Savannah. Uh, I'm also seeing the number 7. Sean, somebody could like to sew, have sewn something on to something recently, or will be in the month of February. We also see, like, I do see somebody sewing in this month. I see somebody creating things, inventing something. Um, Seeing ENIQUE or something along those lines, but like that's not how you spell unique, but I feel like that could be a name. All right, moving on to March. We have for self-care chanting, which is interesting because the last pile had that for this month as well. So I do feel you'll be doing a lot of chanting. You'll be concentrating on the words, the things that you bring into light with like what you're saying. I do feel like you'll be really concentrating on the things that you say this month. You know, like I feel like you're talking really well to yourself. You're talking good to yourself. You're trying to bring yourself up. And I feel like this really helps you out in the long run as well. We also have terms, working out, negotiating with you, and begging. But I also kind of feel like you're like literally working out, like actually going to the gym and working out. There could be somebody that's trying to work things out with you. They're just like begging you for another chance with you. But I do feel like you're really kind of concentrating on working out, doing things for yourself. We also have, sorry, that's above my pay grade. So there might be some things that are happening at work that you just don't really want to deal with. We also have B and G that came out for your letters. It could be raining a lot in this month, where you're at. And I feel like, the rain kind of like, I feel like you might enjoy the rain, but there's also something about it bringing down a lot of people around you. We also have the, when words fail, music speaks. So I do feel like you could be listening to a lot of music this, month as well. We also have my ride or die. So there could be like somebody around you that's like you're a my ride or die kind of person. I'm also seeing something to do with a car as well. So like you could be working on your car, there could be something that's going on with your car that makes you a little worried. And I also see Libra as well. So there could be something going on with the Libra in the month of March. In April, we have make a meal. So I do feel like in the month of April, you'll be really concentrating. Like, I feel like you'll be doing a lot of cooking in this month. Really concentrating on like things that you're intaking, like that you're eating, that you're, especially when it comes to food. You could also be going on a diet. We also have divine feminine, leader, strong intuition, empathetic heart, and healer to others. So I do feel like you'll be very much in your divine feminine energy in this month. I think there could be a lot of situations where you're going to be in a leadership role, and you're going to have to really listen to your intuition at this time as well. I feel like you're going to be very empathetic to others, like, and this is going to be very healing as well. You're going to be helping opening a lot of doors to a lot of people around you in this month. You're going to be helping people like shed their old skins and like turning into something new. There is also something about a lot of people like, lying to you about things and like you calling them out for it. Like, you're like, yeah, I already know that's not the truth. I do see a lot of protection around you as well. I also see people like talking about you, but I see like somebody protecting you during this gossip as well. There is somebody that is a hero in this situation that you like want to take care of you. They want to be around you. This person finds you to be very unique. You also find this person to be very unique as well. There is somebody that is trying to like hurt you in some kind of a way as well, but I don't think it's this person that has interest in you, that's protecting you, that's talking good on you. It's like somebody else. It's like the person that they're talking to, the one that is talking bad on you. We also have X and Y. So this person, it could be an ex of yours that's talking bad on you. And this person's like, why are you talking like this? Like, you don't even like, you're just saying this because like she's better than you thought that she was. Like something along those lines. We also have in the month of May, we have build strength. So again, working out, like really working on your core strength as well. We also have separation, silence, longing for you, distance. So maybe like you are like going through like some kind of a breakup, like, and this ex is, they're really starting to try to, start things with you. And I feel like you set boundaries with this person. You're like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm good with you. And this person is longing for you. Like they miss you. This person could be a Cancer. Their name could start with an E. I heard Evander or Evan. But this person did something that really scared you. It really put things in a different perspective for you as well, especially in the month of May. I feel like they really do something that really scared you. And this is like something that's like ingrained in your memory as well. And I feel like this person could have been like, they were trying to like establish like some kind of a territory. Like they were trying to say like you were their territory. Like nobody can mess with you. Nobody can be your, like treating you as a piece of property. I feel like that was really a big turn off for you. Like this person was like stepping all over your boundaries. So like I feel like you really set some boundaries with this person in the month of May. And like that might be what is like really bothering this person. But I feel like it's because you needed to do this. You needed to set boundaries with this person. And I feel like you do set the boundaries with this person in the month of May. Now, like, I feel like you kind of like, you like set these boundaries at the beginning of the month. And it's like throughout this time, like this person could be doing things that like scare you to like make it cemented that you would never go back to this person, right? And because of this, I feel like this actually brings you into meeting a soulmate. Bringing somebody into your life like a new boo, because we also have in the month of June we have you'll be spending a lot of time with friends. Okay, I feel like in the time that you spend with your friends, this is when you're going to meet like somebody new. This is like you're gonna like meet someone new. This is like a new love that blossoms. You're going to enjoy spending a lot of time with this person. This person like brings you a lot of happiness. Okay, they just make you very happy, very very lighthearted. They bring a lot of balance to your life as well. We also have Libra here. I see the letters F, K, as well. So I do feel this person could really want to fuck you. That's how it could have started out. Like this could have started out as like you guys just connecting. Like I feel like this person is definitely a soulmate of yours. Like that is very much prominent to me. Is like this is definitely a soulmate to you. This person did act like a prince in a shining armor. Like this person saved you in some kind of a way in like a certain situation, maybe in this situation. I do feel like I feel like they saved you from this energy vampire, like this ex of yours. Like they saved you from that situation, like, and it was like because it was like draining you, right? This person like dropped a bomb on them, like in some kind of a way that like really cemented that they were never going to be with you. This person like gave you a gift, or I feel like this person feels like a gift to you, you know, because I feel like your heart's been very wounded, you know, and I feel like this person, they like told you some kind of a message, or they told you something that really made you like look at things from a different perspective about your ex, right? And it made you like want to be like, tell your ex like to fuck off and die, like you don't want to deal with this person anymore, you know, like really change your perspective on a lot of things. Especially I feel like when it comes to traveling, it could have been something to do with like you always wanted to travel and this person made it really hard for you to travel in the first place, you know. I feel like that could be something that's very significant, but there's something about the situation that was very heavy, very toxic. Okay, moving into the month of July, we have sex and union. So I feel like this person, this soulmate that you had met in the month of June, I feel like there's going to be a lot of sex going on between the both of you. I feel like you guys could have met or known each other in another life. I feel like that's why this connection could have really worked out for you guys. It's because it says reconciliation, coming back, second chance, and rebuilding. It could have also just been somebody from your past. Like, this could have been the person that you were really feeling at the beginning of the year, right? And it's like, you know, you were really interested in them, but like you were trying to do some healing, right? You were trying to look at things like in a different sense. Like maybe you just wanted, like you really wanted to like hook up with somebody like your ex or something. And that's when you learned that there is something about them. Like you came across some kind of a secret about this person that's really changed your aspect of them. That made you really look at them from a different perspective. But you end up rebuilding with this new boo. You know, you have sex with them. You're having a good time with them. All right. I also see please be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s, so I feel like you really kind of need to be patient with this person sometimes because I feel like they could be a bit moody. This person likes to break for yard sales, thrift shops, and weird stuff left at the curb. This person likes weirdos and weird things. This person could like to bake. I feel like I feel like you'll be going to a lot of yard sales with this person in this month. Right? And you're like, you just gotta be patient with me, you know, like I like to stop for these things. You're very optimistic about this, and I feel like your person's very optimistic about you. I feel like you could be doing a lot of baking in this month as well. This person makes you feel very calm, very safe. I feel like this person also like this person, you guys will be spending a lot of time together. You're gonna be hanging out quite a bit. But, like, this person, like, they also kind of have a way of just, like, kind of going with the flow, seeing how things are going to go. You know, it's like they're not trying to push anything. But, like, they're also, like, you know, like, this is what I want. This is my expectations. You know, like, I feel like this person felt like they had zero chance with you in the first place. Or maybe you felt like you had zero chance with this person in the first place. But I feel like don't give up is also very pronounced here as well. So I feel like you might come together with this person like towards the end of the month, but it's like don't give up because like things will happen. I feel like you spend a lot of time with this person. It kind of feels like it's going nowhere, you know. But I do feel like things will pick up for you just later on in the month. The initials that came out are H, D, Q, N, X, T, D, B, and N. I heard Ben. Kent, Xander, Xavier. All right, moving on to August. We have dream journal. So I feel like in August you'll be keeping a dream journal, trying to keep, see what's going on in your dreams. And then we also have lifestyle. In the closet, secrets being held down low. So there is something about your lifestyle and concentrating on. I feel like you might be doing something in your closet as well. I feel like there's somebody that could be also like jealous of the things that you own or the way that you dress. Like something along those lines. The letters that came out are D, Z, and E. There is, and F. There is somebody that you have lost and I feel like this person, like you've lost them, like they've passed on. I feel like they're very close to you. They always spend a lot of time around you. You also might see a red cardinal in this month as well. It's also like letting you know that this person is watching over you, you know, like you are being protected. In this month, you're going to be really focusing on your self-love, like really caring for yourself. You are also very protected in this month as well. Like the angels are really watching over you. Um, there could be somebody that's trying to feed you some kind of a poison, some kind of lies about somebody that you know. It could be an Aries or a Virgo, or it could be about these people. But just follow your heart and it'll like lead you to happiness. Like, you know, you don't even have to worry about it as long as you listen to your heart. All right, in the month of September, we have positive affirmations. So I feel like you'll be saying a lot of like, I love myself and so forth, like things like that, like really choosing yourself. You know, telling yourself how worthy you are. And I feel like this is really helpful to you as well. This month is also, I also came up with the clown, appearances, humiliation, and feeling ashamed. So I feel like so you could be feeling ashamed of something that has happened, or you feel humiliated about something that has happened in this month. But I honestly feel like it's like somebody's trying to make you feel this way, okay? But I feel like you're very resilient when it comes to this. Like, I feel like a lot of people are trying to poke fun at you, but I feel like you've got this armor around you, you know, and it's like, it's not even bothering you. I feel like you are speaking your mind this month as well. I feel like you're speaking your mind when it comes to like a certain situation or a certain goal. There's also an electric guitar here, so you could be playing electric guitar, you could be watching a guitarist, you could buy a brand new guitar. The letters that came out are K, V, and W. Leo came out as well. I feel like in this month you will be slowly finding the balance that you've been seeking. There's some kind of a hug that happens in this month that brings you a lot of happiness. I feel like this month you'll also, like, you could be going to, like, you know, festivals and so forth, and you could, like, dress up as, like, a fairy for one of the festivals or something like that, but you wear, like, something that's, like, very frilly, very girly, very, like, happy, lucky, free-ish, you know. There's also something about a lot of, like, dreams coming true in this month as well. Like things happening that you are very excited about, that you really wanted. The name Kevin came out as well. All right, moving on to October, we have look for fairies. That is so fucking crazy that I said you could be dressing up as a fucking fairy in September. And here I am saying look for the fairies in October. So, some fairies could be very significant to you, especially in the month of September and October. You could be dressing as a fairy for Halloween. We also have triggers, childhood wounds, flashbacks ready to explode, and caught in the act. So there could be something about like somebody could have been caught in the act doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. And this is, I feel like it puts you in a time where like it makes you like ready to explode. We do have warning, I'm an asshole here, so I do feel like it could be you catching somebody. You could have you know, so I feel like somebody tells you the tea about something this person has recently done. Like it could have been behind your back or something along those lines, and like somebody's telling you about what's going on. There could be like some kind of picture evidence of what has happened, and this person could ride a motorcycle. I feel like this person's trying to get away, get out of this situation, you know. But they are the asshole that put themselves in this situation in the first place, okay? They put you in a third-party situation, and they expected you to be okay with it. This person was delusional into believing that you'd be okay with this idea. We have Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio here as well. There's also music here, so I do feel like somebody could be writing music, or they, like, you know, I feel like this person was trying to manipulate you, or like they had love on the brain when it came to you in a certain situation, but I feel like they messed up along the way. Like I feel like this person saw you as the one, but they didn't know how to, you know, make it happen for this to happen. This person had an idea of what their future looked like with you in it, but I feel like they didn't tell you about it, and they put you in an awkward situation. The letters that came out are R, L, O, V, and M or W. I am getting the word love. It's coming out very, very prominent to me as well. So I do feel like there's a lot of love that's been that. I feel like love was the idea of what was, you know, supposed to happen, but I feel like it didn't, because like I feel like this person was caught doing something. There was a flashback of what this person has done. In the month of November, we have look to the stars. So I do feel like somebody could be looking into getting a birth chart done, or they're just looking at the stars, like really looking at like things for what they are. I feel like you're at the point where you're just tired of all these people that are like hurting you, these like soulmate connections that aren't seeming to work out for you in the long run. Like it's just not working for you, it seems like. So I feel like, and this is a time where you are in a mood, like you're kind of depressed in this month, right? And I feel like this is where you decide to like really try to see where your chart says that you're going to be at this time, you know. There's also heartstrings, mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, and string along. I feel like there is somebody that's really trying to play mind games with you. They're trying to take advantage of you, you know, they're playing with your feelings, they're stringing you along. This could be a Libra. This person could be like really sweet to you, like tell you all the things that you really want to hear, but like realistically, it's like this person, they they could be older than you as well. Like this person though, like I feel like they don't have everything that they're saying that they have. They're like lying to you about what they have. This person could have made you something though. I do feel like somebody could have written you a song and they're like telling you that, you know, they like find joy everywhere with you. They're like, you know, they really enjoy time with you. I also feel like you find the joy in little things, especially this month. I feel like you might be making a lot of things as well in this month. Um, I feel like you'll be very ambitious, very generous to people around you because I feel like just because you've been hurt doesn't mean that you want to use that against anybody. And I feel like when you do it, it brings you a lot of joy to give things to people. I do feel like your ex, again, is going to be trying to coming in. I do feel like you could be generous with this person in a way. The letters we have that came out for you are P, N, V, and C. Now, before I get into December, I wanted to come over to what your seasons are looking like for the first, like, for the first 4 months I see for you, we have Three of Wands that came out. I see like waiting on something, feeling like something was coming. Like, and I do feel like I do see that too. Like, to see like written in the stars, you feel like something is fated to happen. Something is supposed to happen. Like, I don't know if it necessarily is going to happen. And I meant first 3 months, not first 4 months. But like in this season, I do feel like you are waiting for something to come in, and it just like it doesn't seem like it's coming in as fast as you thought it would, right? Like it's something that you're really craving and you're not getting. Because then we also have Ten of Swords. Like there is some kind of like backstabbing, somebody that really betrays you in a way. Like I feel like this is an old soulmate of yours that like, or like a past lover. Like this is somebody that really betrayed you, somebody that really hurt you. And they backstabbed you in such a brutal way that like there is no going back to it. And then we have Five of Pentacles that came out sideways. Now when like when I look at this card though, like I'm like seeing in my mind like it's like you see what it is that you want and you're wanting to go towards it, but you're having a hard time figuring out how to get to that point, right? And then we also have Two of Cups. So I do feel like you being in this stuck situation actually brings in a partnership for you that in the long run helps you find what it is that you're looking for, right? But I feel like it's going to take time to get to that. Or like something about the partnership that had happened in your life brought that about. I do feel like there's a deep friendship with somebody that really helps you heal at this time. All right, now jumping into February. I mean, into February. I meant into December. We have ground yourself. So you will be grounding yourself. I do feel like a lot of meditating will be happening in the month of December, like really focusing on yourself and the things that you really want to bring into your life. We also do have confused, lost, feeling invisible, avoid inside, running away. So I feel like because you're like, you know, you're kind of going through a lot at this time, you know. I feel like you could have been fighting a lot with people around you, especially in this month. I feel like you're kind of like, I feel like you're neglecting things in your life, you know, like, and I feel like people are giving you things, you know. I feel like a lot of people are mad at a situation or like at something that you have done or something that's been done to you. I do feel also that somebody is trying to put some like bad voodoo on you or some bad magic. They're trying to they're putting you in this confused state, because I do feel like you grounding yourself is actually helping you find what it is that you're looking for, and that's why I feel like you concentrate on it. But I do feel like somebody is trying to put a energy on you of confusion, trying to make you feel lost, right? But I feel like because you were put in that energy, that actually I see 444. So I do feel like they're it's bringing you into the energy that you need to be brought into in order to find in order to ground yourself, to find what it is that works for you. There is also a kiss that might be on your mind a lot this month as well. The letters P, V, and S came out. We also have 6 as well. Like, I feel like you are trying to find some kind of a harmony within yourself. Somebody could be gifting you with something in December, obviously, because it's December. It's like us crazy Christmas. But I was gonna say somebody could be gifting you something that's very gives you an emotional attachment. We also have A and D as well for letters that came out. And that's I feel like in this month you're going to be very practical. You're not trying to get confused or caught up in something that's not working for you as well. But yeah, that is all that I have for you, my pile 2. I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. I'm going to jump into my pile 3, so maybe meet again. Bye! Okay, my pile 3, if you chose a blessing to heal a relationship, this is your pile. So this card is your overall energy of the year. So honestly, I feel like throughout this year, you are going to be healing a relationship that will also come into completion of like bringing you to a partnership with this person. Now, there is also a lot getting you to this point as well. Like, there is something like that brings you to this point in general. Like, there's a couple different things, but like, I feel like there's like a relationship that ends in order to bring you to this particular relationship that you're healing right now. All right, so I'm going to talk about the seasons real quick before I get into each month. So we have Temperance, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and Knight of Wands that came out for you. I do feel like for the first few months, for the first season, I feel like you're going to be taking the time to look within yourself, taking that time to heal. But I feel like there's something about, like, I feel like there's like somebody that's opposite of you that you have interest in. Or that takes an interest in you. Okay. Now, this person could also put you in an interesting situation that you don't feel very comfortable in. And I do feel like in the next following months, like the next season, you will actually be waiting for something to happen from this situation. I feel like this person, because I do feel like they put you in like a third party situation. And I feel like this will ultimately make you be like, well, you need to make a choice, like, right? And I feel like you're waiting for this person to make a choice. There's a lot of waiting in this season. For the following season, I feel like you will be taking charge of a situation. Like, you're taking everything that you have and you're making something happen. You know, like, regardless if there's somebody that's by your side or not. And I do feel like this actually brings forth somebody to you with an offer. I don't know if it's an offer that you're going to take up, but I do feel like this is what actually brings in the relationship that you've been trying to heal. I feel like this person has a lot of happiness to offer you. There's a lot of happiness around this person as well. I do feel like they were trying to get themselves ready to come towards you. It's like something about trying to get in the right set of mind, the right place, right? And I feel like it takes this thing that you have to go through, like a choice like somebody makes that you end up deciding to walk away from in the end. You know, and it takes you walking away from it and taking what you have away from the situation, taking your power back in order for this person to come in to offer to you, okay? Now, in the month of January, I do feel like, so we do have massage. I do feel like you will be getting a massage. You're focusing on, like, certain points of your body that you really want to, like, I feel like there's just a lot of focus on certain points of your body for massage work. I do feel like that's what you're going to be focusing on in the month of January. There is, like, something about, like, lower back or mid back. I'm also seeing, neck pain, and also foot pain, like getting foot massage. And then we also have clown, appearances, humiliation, and feeling ashamed. So I feel like somebody could be trying to make you feel this way, or you will be feeling this way in this month. It could be about, the soulmate. Like, I do feel like there is a soulmate that you've been thinking about a lot. You feel like it was written in the stars, that it was something that was fated to happen, I feel like you really just want to talk with this person, see what's going on. I do feel like, like like this, who this soulmate is. Like, I feel like this is something that you, like, you've been thinking about for a long time, right? But I feel like you kind of feel like ashamed of like feeling this way about a particular person. So I feel like you're trying to catch up to them in a way that like brings you into a better place. Like, I feel like you're looking for the joy in the little things, in every little thing. Like, I feel like in this month you're really going to look in the little things and find the joy in that. You're going to be very ambitious. You could be drinking a lot of wine in this month as well. I feel like a lot of sweets will be a part of your life as well. Candy. But I feel like you're going to be... We also have TLK that came out for initials. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of a talk, or you're wanting to talk with somebody about like feeling like something was fated, right? For things to catch up, for things to get to a better place, But you might end up feeling ashamed or humiliated by this talk that you have, or like that you want to have this talk in the first place. In the month of February, we have deep breathing. So I feel like you'll be really focusing on your breathing in this month. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are going to make you feel like you need to focus on your breathing, especially in this month, because I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to be happening that is going to make you feel like you need to be brave, like you need to take action when it comes to a certain like situation in your life. Like, I feel like, so we have, I feel like you're going to be very practical in this month, right? You're going to be very practical. You may end up making something for somebody that you like really have a lot of feelings for. And there is somebody here that mirrors you. Like, they mirror the things that you do. They mirror like you as a being, right? Okay, now we also have third party that came out, a love triangle, a relationship, the other woman, a secret hookup. So this soulmate that you've been talking with, this person that you feel like things have been written in the stars, that it's fated with, I feel like this person could have either put you in a love triangle, like they could have secretly hooked up with somebody, like, or there was like a third party situation. But I feel like there is some kind of a situation that is not very, it doesn't make you very happy, right? And this is like, I feel like this is somebody that's like reflecting to you some things that you didn't really look at before. It could be raining a lot in this month, but I feel like you're going to be crying a lot in this month, right? I feel like it's because like this, I feel like this person had a secret hookup, right? I feel like you are looking for a solution, but you need to realize that you are the solution. I feel like you had a feeling that this person's like cheated on you, right? And it's like, you don't really have the proof of it, but like you have this feeling, right? And it's like you end up coming across something that like proves it, right? And it's like, like, I knew you were lying like this whole time. Like, there's a conversation like that happening. I'm also saying like seeing like a text message in my head, like HEY, like, hey, what's up? Like, hey. We also have HY here as well, for initials that came out. I do feel like you could read tarot. I feel like I've been reading, trying to find a solution to this situation or what's going on with this person. And I feel like you're starting to see that this person is full of shit. I feel like that is something that you're really starting to see, that they're not they're not really supporting you in the way that you're looking for. I feel like you've been very supportive to this person. You're very supportive to the people around you, but I feel like you're not getting the support that you need back. Yeah. I feel like you were making the effort to love this person, and this person wasn't giving you that same effort back. In the month of March, you'll be spending a lot of time with friends in this month. And I feel like you're spending a lot of time with your friends because, like, I feel like you're fired up. You're really angry, Like, you're furious. Like, this person, like you just really got betrayed by somebody. Like, they put you in a third-party situation. They cheated on you. Like, like, they were trying to make you believe that everything was okay, and I feel like you have put this armor up around you because of that situation, and it's like your friends are trying to talk you out of it. They're trying to make you feel better about this situation. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time going out, dancing. Like, I feel like your friends have been very helpful to you as well in this situation. They've been really there for you, bringing you up. We have the letters B, B, K, T, and W. And I heard the letter, like the name BB, like a nickname. I also see Kate's, and I don't know, there's like some kind of a nickname with like the word wet, if that makes any sense. Like wetty, petty, like I don't know, something like that. Um, I'm also feel like you're in a very bite me kind of energy. Like you're pissed off, you're angry, you don't want to deal with people, you know, like I feel like at any moment you feel like you could blow up, you know, you're just so angry. I feel like you felt like you were being pulled along for such a long time, you know. I also feel like you could be like looking into buying a new home or looking into buying an RV, just something that's different than what your norm is, right? I do feel like you're very resilient and you're starting to realize that like you know you didn't need this situation, maybe the situation wasn't the, you know, the best for you in the first place. I don't even think it was like something that happened for a long time, like this could have been a short relationship, just like a fleeing. And it's like you're starting to realize that you know like you can move on from this, like this is over, this is done, and that's okay. But I also feel like you could also not be completely done with this person. You could just be angry and talking with your friends about this situation. But I feel like there's spending a lot of time with your friends in the month of March. In April, we have energy work. So I do feel like you're going to be really paying attention to working on your energy in this month. You're going to try to be very optimistic about things that are happening. Like, I feel like there was so much that happened in the last couple months that you just really want to be optimistic about the things that are happening now, right? You're really trying to find that balance. There's also some kind of evidence that's going to be brought to you. It could be like law enforcement, some kind of a temptation, or you're going to find out about somebody's criminal history, right? Um, but there is like something about this comes out to you, and I feel like you're trying to not let it bother you, not trying to let it like really, you know, bring you down. But I feel like in a way it helps you heal. It's like, okay, well that makes sense. That's why this person did this instead of, you know, that. Um, so we have Libra and Cancer that are very prominent here. There's also the number 7. There is some kind of a luck that is coming in for you. And I'm also seeing a deer. I feel like you're taking a leap of faith here when it comes to something, some kind of a. Because I do also see like a key here, which makes me think that you have the key, or there's some kind of a key, some kind of an answer that's very close by to you. A Taurus will be coming into your life in April and then again in August. There is something about slowly finding the balance that you need from within. And I feel like that's where the key is coming in, and also taking the leap of faith that things are going to work out. D and F are prominent here for letters. In the month of May, we have, there's going to be secrets. There's going to be things that are going to be exposed to you. Somebody's been trying to hide some kind of a truth to you, but they're going to be being judged at the moment. And then we have connect with Earth. So I do feel like once you find out about somebody's secrets that they've been like trying to hide from you, I feel like you end up going to need to go on a walk to reconnect with Earth. And I feel like you're going to be finding out that somebody was like, they were trying to manipulate you into a certain situation maybe. I feel like I feel like you were trying to be bold when it came to this situation, right? It could have happened in 2010. It could have happened with somebody that you had graduated with. It could have been with an Aquarius or a Pisces. But I feel like there's something that's some kind of a secret that's being exposed about this in the month of May, where like they were trying to manipulate you, or they had like a certain thing on their mind when it came to this situation. The letter D is prominent here. We also have like Kalahari, which Kalahari where I'm at is like it's like a water park. Like it's a good time place for like adults, you know. And I feel like that could be something that this is talking about, like having a good time with like a good adult time with somebody, right? And like I feel like maybe things had gotten a little confusing in that scenario. I'm also seeing driver picks the music, shotgun shuts his cake hole. I'm also kind of feeling like somebody's like trying to take control of a situation, like they're trying to be the alpha in a certain situation. And we also have hug, like there's a hug that's on your mind, or a hug that's going to be very prominent in this month. And I'm also seeing like saving for something, like saving money for something, or saving things from a certain situation. But like yeah, I definitely do see a secret coming out in this month about somebody trying to manipulate you, or a situation was being manipulated. In the month of June, we have positive affirmation. So I feel like you'll be, you know, focusing on giving yourself positive affirmations, being positive about things, telling yourself that you're beautiful, and like you're just trying to make, like feel better about the things that you say about yourself instead of always bringing yourself down. We also have a visit, an unexpected visit, phone call, knock, or riding by house. So I do feel like there is somebody that's going to randomly show up at your house. This is somebody that you might need to set like boundaries with. They could be riding by on a motorcycle. And this could be happening in June and July. Now, this person might have a caffeine addiction, or you have a caffeine addiction. There is, again, a third-party situation, but it's like it's revolving around you this time. Like, I feel like somebody could have a lot of anxiety about this situation, but they really just want to, there's like something about wanting to choose one person and being done with the rest. Like, I do feel like this person might really want to come towards you, and they might want to, like, be like, well, I only want to be with you, and that's it. Somebody here sees you as an angel. Like, they see you as like so beautiful and so deserving. They see you as royalty. Somebody's name could start with an R, it could start with a D. I do feel like somebody here is like this. I do feel like there is some kind of a boundary setting being set up for sure. I do see you could be riding on a motorcycle with this person, or this person could be riding by on a motorcycle. For the month of July, we have, well, let me unbury it. Music. I feel like you'll be listening to a lot of music in the month of July. A lot of healing music, things that uplift you, make you feel better. I do feel like there is something about like changing up your music that you normally listen to as well. There is also something about like arguing with somebody that didn't do it, somebody that is not in the wrong, but arguing with them regardless. There is also something about a picture here as well, like some kind of a camera, like a picture being taken of a situation. There's also like a long memory and like feeling territorial about you. Again, angels. So somebody might tell you that they see you as an angel. I also see like angel as in protection, and I'm also seeing like a queen. So like somebody here sees you as a queen. They want to treat you as such as well. Like they want to show you how they see you as like beautiful. They see you as beautiful. There is also revenge here as well, like patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. So I do feel like, again, like this could be like the like blaming somebody for something that they didn't do, but then there could be like evidence of this. Like I feel like that's something that's like, I feel like that evidence that happened in April, I feel like things would be coming into fruition, like will be happening or coming out in July. And it's like you're just sitting back watching the show because like you're not doing really anything to like, you're just watching it happen, You're like in your queen energy at the moment. Like you're just like chilling out. I do feel it's like you're a fly on the wall. Like I feel like you're just being a queen bee at the moment without like really being queen bee. You could be being queen bee. You could be the one that released all this information, but I do feel like it has gotten out, and you're just like watching the show in July. The like initials that came out are G, O, P, J, E, C, C, F, and Q. I was getting the name Jesse when I was spelling it out as well, but I also see Poe, like Edgar Allan Poe. In August we have alone time. You'll be spending a lot of alone time. Like you don't really want to be around people. You could actually be going on some kind of a vacation. Like I see you packing up and going on vacation somewhere. In August, there's also children, responsibilities, childhood, immaturity, innocence. Now, you could be acting very immature at this point, but I also feel like you have responsibilities that you know that you need to take care of. But it's like at the moment, you're like trying to just spend as much time alone as you can, right? And I do see packing up again, like the suitcase did come out here. So I do feel like you could be going on a vacation, or you're packing up to go somewhere. You're also going to be very kind in this month, very kind to people around you, but you're not taking any shit from anybody either. You're going to be very calm at this time. There is going to be people that are going to be trying to harm you, but like you're not going to take any, like I said, you're not going to take any shit. I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying to screw with you in this month, and you're not doing it. You're not even going to accept it. And you're going to be very intelligent about the way that you go about this as well. We also have B, L, T, and V, which actually kind of remind me of bullshit. So I do, again, feel like a lot of people are just trying to start bullshit with you. You are going to be having a wish come true this month, and that's where I feel like the vacation could be coming in. Your dream vacation could be happening this month, and a lot of people are, like, shitting on your dreams. And it's like, you know better than to let it bother you, but you're also not, like, if somebody were to try to harm you, you wouldn't let it happen, you know? And you're also very safe, again, you know? Like, you don't need to worry about somebody harming you because you're safe in this month. All right, for September, we have drinking tea, so you might be drinking a lot of tea in the month of September. I see somebody kind of getting maybe a little bit sick, so that's why they're drinking some tea. We also have deadline, running out of time, on edge, intervention, can't wait no longer. So you could be at a point where you can't wait any longer for, like, something at this time. Like, it could be, like, feeling like, you could feel like you've lost your chance on your ticket to happiness, you know? Like, there could be somebody that you have interest in that you feel like no matter where they are, you'll always have these feelings for them. You're very stubborn about this situation. We also have Taurus here, too. There could be, like, this could be about a Taurus. We have D, U, I, and U. So you could get a DUI in this month. There is some kind of a present that's being presented to you in this month as well. And there is a scary situation that happens as well. Like, something that scares the crap out of you, but, like, brings you to, like, a moment of clarity as well. And that could be what brings you to, like, making you feel like you're running out of time. Or it could be this is the intervention that you need. Like, this could be, like, a DUI. You had a scary moment, like a really scary moment. In October, I'm going to move out of that energy because I don't care for drinking and driving. For October, we have dance. I feel like you could be doing a lot of dancing in this month. Like, you could be going out and there's just, like, a lot of dancing, or you could just be dancing on your own. But I feel like you could be going out and dancing with some friends in this month. You're also going to be feeling very unsatisfied, you know? Like, you're going to be losing interest in something, reciprocation, bare minimum. So I feel like you're just going to be losing it in interest in maybe, like, a particular thing or, like, a relationship, but I feel like it's a thing. There's also Cancer here. We have M, E, Y, and K. We have key, the, like, word key came out, and then B as well, BV. I heard the name Beverly. Book of Spells is here. Somebody here could, like, we have yard sales. You could start by a yard sale, or you could have a yard sale, or go to a thrift shop. There's some weird stuff that you end up buying in this month. I feel like you are trying not to let things hold you back in this month as well. You might get high a lot in this month. There is something about feeling very territorial about something that you have. And I'm also seeing, like, living in some kind of a luxury, or just, like, spending a lot of money. I do see, like, you could even be buying a pair of boots, like a brand new pair of boots this month. But I do see somebody trying to, like, it could be this Cancer. Somebody is trying to, like, put some bad mojo on you, or put, like, a spell on you to make you feel like you are unsatisfied, like you don't have anything, like you're not happy with what you have. But you could also just be feeling this way as well. In the month of November, you'll be making a vision board. This is something that, like, I feel like it's just to help you see what it is that you want, like, on paper, I would say. There could be an Aquarius that is around you in this month as well. We also have follow your heart, so maybe follow your heart when it comes to this Aquarius. We have Converse shoes. So I kind of feel like you could be running from a situation when it comes to this person. I also see oldies music as well, also a record player. I feel like the reason why you're running from this situation is because it brings a lot of things to light that you might not be wanting to look at. The letters that came out for you are F-U-E. We have emotions in and out, clashing like waves. Like, I do feel like this person brings a lot of emotions in you that you're having a hard time dealing with. You know, that could be why you've been running from this situation for a while. There is also something about red that's very prominent here in the month of November. All right, and now we have December. You're going to be making a meal or making a lot of meals in December. I feel like you'll be focusing on things that you're eating in this month. There's also triggers, childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. So somebody could have been caught in the act when it comes to December, or I feel like it's like flashbacks, like things are kind of like making you mad about your past, you know. It could also just be a hard time of year for you. You could have lost a lot of people around this time of year. You might see a red cardinal, and it's like letting you know, hey, like I'm watching over you. You know, you're okay. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. There is also like somebody could drop a bomb on you on this or on this situation that's going on at hand. Like I feel like somebody is going to be like, hey, this happened. You know, like I don't know, like there's some kind of tea being dropped. There's some kind of a bomb that's being dropped about a situation that's going to take you off guard. Okay. There's a wish happening for you this month as well, like a wish being granted for you. You're going to be very imaginative when it comes to this month. Um, I feel like there's things like you could be trying to like work in the shadows towards something or towards someone, like, and it's like you're worried it's not going to come about the way that you want it to. You know, I do feel like there is somebody that could tell you that they have interest in you, that they want to be with you. Like there is somebody coming forward showing you that they have interest with you. Um, I'm also feeling like you could, I don't know, there's something about wearing a helmet or like some kind of coverage or like a hat. But like I feel like you could be doing that in a lot in the month of December. It is cold, so it makes sense. But I also feel like it's like more like protecting yourself from what others are trying to say, protecting your ears, protecting your head, your mind from what others have to say. Um, the words that came or the letters that came out are WONKY and J. Now I see wonky, one, um, no, and okay. So yeah. Oh, and then John. That was the other one, John. So this is all that I have for you, my pile three. I hope this was helpful. If this was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button and letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. Um, and also let me know if you like this like version that I had done. I kind of like it. Like I think it's pretty cool, but I want to know what you guys think as always. So may we meet again. Bye.